19 investigates with breaking new developments in the case of a 15-year-old who was shot by police. Now, we've just learned that the officer involved in that shooting has been fired for a separate use of force incident.
Meanwhile, the teen who was shot by that officer was charged with carrying a fake gun, but now that case has been dismissed.
A lot going on here. Investigator Mike Mason joining us live to explain why. Mike.
You guys are right. There really is a lot going on surrounding this case. Officer Ryan Westlake was fired today, but we're told it had nothing to do with the teen's shooting. However, we just learned a judge dismissed the charges against that teen pending the outcome of an independent investigation. And you might remember when Westlake's body cam video was released last month, it stirred up a lot of controversy.
Can I see your hands real quick? Oh. Hey, it's fake! Shots fired! Shots fired! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake!
After his arrest, 15-year-old Tavion Kuntz-Williams was charged with brandishing a replica firearm in the presence of a police officer. This all happened on April 1st. Akron police received the call that someone was pointing a gun at people's homes. Body cam video shows Officer Westlake arriving on scene and quickly shooting Tavion in the hand. Westlake fires a shot before he even gets out of his cruiser. Tavion can be heard on the body cam telling Westlake that his gun is a fake. You can also see he drops it on the ground. Tavion's family called this a clear case of racial profiling.
Tavion, his family, the Okolo law firm, and everyone standing behind us are coming for justice.
Akron Police Department needs to be held accountable for the excessive force that you use on our black babies.
Police pressed charges against Tavion. Now the Summit County prosecutor has dismissed those charges pending an investigation by BCI. In a statement today, the prosecutor said pursuing charges at this time against Mr. Kuntz-Williams could undermine the independence of BCI's investigation. Charging decisions should only be made after the completion of a thorough review of the incident by independent investigators. When BCI is done with its investigation, it'll go to a Summit County grand jury for their review. We'll stay on top of this. In the newsroom, Mike Mason, 19 News.